Hello and welcome, crafty friends. My name is Lynn, and this is Crafty Fun with Friends, episode 71. And we have a really fun episode today. It's actually been a while since I've made artist trading cards, and I'm not sure who suggested this. I think one of my on screen guests suggested it,
I
but I love
did.
the idea. Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
So I love the idea because it's cool projects, really fun, and they're easy to kind of swap and send to each other too. So I think this will be a lot of fun, hopefully for everybody. And let me know if you are watching live or if you're catching the replay. You can let me know in the comments. Have you ever made artist trading cards before? Put a 1 in the chat if you've made artist trading cards before, and put a 2 in the chat if you have not made them, but you know what they are. And maybe put a 3 in the chat if you don't even know what an artist trading card is. So welcome everybody, and I have some amazing crafty friends that I'm crafting with today, so I'll let them introduce themselves. But before we get there, maybe do me that little favor of hitting the like button, and if you're on social media and you don't mind sharing this out to your social network, maybe hit the share button too. It just helps us get in front of more crafters out there, making it easier for them to find us. And this is going to be a fun episode because kind of last minute, like literally, I think just a couple hours ago, I had the idea that maybe we could do like an impromptu artist trading card swap. So at some point, Streamlabs is going to drop a link into the live chat, and I set a deadline, I think, of the 24th. So look for that, and the link will just take you to a sign up form. So if you happen to be crafting along with us, either live or on the replay, and you would like to maybe send the ATC that you make to one other person and receive one in return, then feel free to sign up for our hop. I think it'll be really fun. I'm going to try to make more than one. This is the real reason why I like ATCs. They're small, so the chances I actually complete one during a live stream, I feel like go up exponentially. Because if you've ever watched a live stream of mine, you know it's hard for me to finish a card. So look for that link if you'd like to participate in the swap. I do see a lot. I see a lot of ones. I see some twos. I see a couple threes. Okay, cool. So we'll talk more about what an ATC actually is. But let me first have each of my guests introduce themselves. And if you it looks like everybody has a game plan. So if you want to talk a little bit about your game plan, then let us know. But also, as you're introducing yourself, let us know where you're joining from. So T, I've got you up on the big screen. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell folks about your plan for today and where you're joining from?
Sure. Hey, everybody. My name is Tracy. Everybody calls me T. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. Um, so I thought that I would go Christmas adjacent. So kind of winter, kind of fairy, kind of, I don't know, but lots and lots of sparkle. And I am starting with a master board. So rather than starting with the ATC size, I'm going to make a master board and I'm going to cut my ATCs from that. And for those who don't know, an ATC is a trading card and they originated with small art. So artists would do, like small paintings, 2.5 by 3.5, and trade them. And then there would be information on the back, like if it was a series, how many of how many, the title, the date, the artist, whatever else is required in your particular swap would go on the back of the card. And then you would collect them much like baseball cards. So I've got a piece of 9 by 12 watercolor paper that I have in advance done a little bit of stenciling on so that that would be dry in time for me to create my background. So I'll create most of my background, then I'll cut it up, and then I will decorate each card. And my goal is 9.
Cool.
And
That's
yes, you can
so
have the Laffy Taffy. I wanted to get that food conversation started right away.
I was gonna bring that up. Pam says, "Can I have the yellow one?" What flavor is yellow? Is it banana?
Banana, yep.
Oh, yum. Hello, Teresa. Welcome, friend. Really cool. Can you tell us what you stenciled with that has that lovely shine?
Yes, yes, yes. This is Simon Hurley's new Astro Paste.
Astro paste. Yet
Astro
another
Paste.
thing I'm going to have to learn.
Yeah,
There's
so
like
it's
lunar,
super cool.
solar, and now there's
Yeah,
astro.
yeah, and so it's frosty, it's glittery, and when it dries glittery. And I did also pre-stencil some on some acetate,
Oh,
so
that's
that
so pretty.
yeah, if I want to cut these out, they'll be super easy to cut out, and I can include them
Nice.
on my cards. And then I
Oh,
also used some snowfall
fancy.
grit paste, which you can't really see and you won't see until I add color to it.
Oh my
But I
gosh.
did that on these little stars. Man,
That's
there's hair everywhere. Sorry about that. Old
we
people.
can't see it.
Oh, good.
I can't anyway. Maybe somebody with better eyes can, or maybe somebody watching on the TV can, but I definitely can't.
And
Oh, wait, Shanna's already got one done.
Oh, not yet.
I know,
Almost.
yeah. And then I'm going to be using some magicals, Lindy's magicals, and I'm going to be using some of my distressed mica stains for my background and some stamping and stuff like that.
Oh, fun. That's okay. Cece's already requested you as a swap partner. Oh.
Great. That's cool.
I can't guarantee it, but I'll keep an eye for it. I don't know that I don't know that I have agreement from everybody on screen that they want to be part of the swap. So just FYI.
Yeah, that's
Some
cool.
folks are making some very specific projects today. Okay, awesome, T. And folks, keep an eye out for Streamlabs because it will pop a link to T's channel, which is Not Afraid of Color. So do check her out if you want to learn more about all these fun little techniques because she's got a lot of tricks up her sleeves. All right, so let's slow Shanna down a little. Hey, Shanna.
I've got some ink on my fingers and I'm making a mess, so I need to clean it off.
Hi,
So
welcome.
thank you. I'm so glad to be here and glad to see everybody in the chat. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I just did some planning ahead and I've got ink on my fingers. I need to wipe it. I was telling Lynn before we got started that Hobby Lobby had a sale on some ATC cards. And so I just picked them up. I actually got some craft style cards and then some white cards. And so that I wouldn't have to make them, I could just use them. And they were like 40% off or whatever. So they were relatively inexpensive. Yeah, they were $1.29, and then they were 40% off of that. So very inexpensive.
Oh.
So I picked those up, and I was wanting to do kind of a Christmas theme. So I just went ahead and cut some panels that I thought would look nice on these. And I've got a whole bunch of little die cut images ready for the different patterns that I have.
Oh, cute.
And I thought I would just start assembling them and go from there. So I've got all this stuff kind of ready to go. And because I was interested in what T was doing. So I did take some of my matte paste and I added some lumberjack red to it and stamped some of these. I could not find my snowflake stencil. So I basically took the die that I cut my snowflakes out and just made my own little template and did it. And I did this. So because I was interested in watching what T does and see if I could do that. So I thought I'd try that, but I'm just going to kind of work on this until I can kind of browse and see what she's doing. But that's kind of what I got going on. I'm just going to play and have some fun.
That's a really pretty red. It's a very Christmas red.
Yeah.
What did you say it was? Lumberjack?
I just took the paste and I just squirted some of the lumberjack re-inker into it and then just kind of,
nice.
used my little spatula and just mixed it all up. And that's what I came up with.
So pretty.
So, anyway, I'm
Love
not
it.
perfect. I got some spots on there, but I figured we could splatter or whatever too.
Yeah. How awesome. I love that. So, folks in the chat, maybe let's take bets as to how many ATCs Shanna can complete today. Because I think she's gonna be able to power through. I think she can make a dozen of them. That's my guess, folks. I'm putting 12 in the chat. Well, I haven't yet. Let me put 12 in the chat.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. 12 ATCs. All right. And so let me know in the chat how many you think Shanna makes, and we'll see in the end who gets the closest. The closest without going over. I think that's Price is Right's rules. All right. Well, welcome, friend, and everybody. Same with Shanna. At some point, Streamlabs will pop a link to her channel, so do pop on over. Shanna live streams pretty regularly now too. So if you're looking for more opportunities to kind of hang out live with crafty friends, then do pop on over and check out her channel. And then last but not least, for folks who are watching from Amalia's channel, because we are streaming to her channel as well, welcome, friends. Do feel free to chat and comment in the live chat. I can see everybody's comments, regardless of which channel you're watching from. You'll only be able to see the comments from the channel you're watching from, but don't worry, I like to bring comments up on screen, so that hopefully helps us to stay a little bit connected and to keep the conversation tight. So Amalia, please introduce yourself. Let us know where you're joining from, and what's your plan for today?
Hi everybody, I'm Amalia. I am from Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia on YouTube, and I'm in New York City. My plan for today is to make about 25 ATCs. I'm going to an art retreat this weekend, and we'll have about 23 plus people, 25. And so I need to make an ATC for everybody there. And I'm using some Not Your Mama's paper, which is a 110 count cardstock from Brutus Monroe, so it's really heavy cardstock. I was going to use some watercolor paper because that's what I believe Shanna and T are using, but I decided to dig this paper out to use it because it's nice and heavyweight. And I'm using my Chroma Mist glow in the what's neon Chroma Mist neon colors that I just got recently. I just opened them, so this is my first time using them. So I'm doing that to create a background, and then I'm going to put some of this on top. This is tissue paper from a jewelry store called Brighton. And then I don't know what else I'm going to do, but I'm going to be doing that.
Awesome. That's
So
cool. I bet
everybody.
Delise is in the chat, so I bet Delise is loving that neon that you've got going on there.
Is Delise a fan of neon?
That's an understatement.
She must
Awesome.
get it.
Oh man, check out T's so far.
Wow.
Ooh. I love that. So pretty. And oh, there's a hello here from Carol. Hi, Carol. Welcome, friend. Carol's watching from Amalia's channel. And so welcome Ramona too. Okay, so I have to bring this up. So Ramona says, just finished watching the Stamp Forge video. I hope you get it to work. Me too, Ramona. Because I had such high hopes and I was very sad at the end of my video. Well, it was strange for folks who don't know. I got the We Are Makers Stamp Forge, which helps you to make custom stamps, and I've got a first look video on it. But not to give away the ending, but I'll give away the ending. It's not like it's a movie or anything. Uh, it didn't work so great. So I was
Oh,
very disappointed. I'm not giving up on it. I'm just very it just I mean, usually first look videos are always risky when you're trying to like make something for the first time ever. But it was kind of a fail. Kind of a fail.
maybe you picked the wrong style of stamp, the wrong, pick
Well,
something
that's quite
simple.
possible, but I kind of feel like that shouldn't be like it shouldn't be possible. Like it should just
Sure.
work for like
Right,
everything, right? Otherwise, what's the
right,
point of having it? But I
right.
think you're right. So I will try it again, maybe one or two times. The thing is that I got it on HSN, and HSN is pretty good about their return policy. So if it doesn't work out, I think I have 30 days and I can return it.
Right.
Um, so I like what Amalia and T are doing. I didn't know this was called an art board because I've always done it
That's
this way just out of efficiency, because you can get a lot. I think the max is what T said. You can if you cut it right, you can get 9 out of a 9 by 12. So I'm gonna do that to start. I don't know what theme. I don't know that I'll do holiday. Um, so we'll just see. I picked some colors. And I was playing with my magicals earlier, so my fingers are already inky. Um, but what I'm gonna do? Oh look! Oh, I didn't really clean my glass board very well. I've got ink on the bottom. That's fine. Look at
See,
that. Man.
that's the thing about an APC because you really anything you want. It's like a calling card, like a business card from artist to artist. You just create your design, and you could do it on a masterboard or do it individually. Um, and usually we trade it at different events where other crafters and artists are. I have several from my friend Carol, who said hello earlier, in my collection.
All right. So. Oh, that's that's funny. Well, Amalia's Nightbot said this is fun.
I knew it would be fun.
I was like, oh, look at that.
It
It's
is
like
fun.
it's like a, what's the opposite of a troll? Like
A cheerleader?
a
There you go.
cheerleader? Yeah, we have a Nightbot cheerleader. um, Julie says, hi everyone. How's everyone doing? It's muggy here in the Midwest. It's not so. Yeah, I'm kind of sweating to the oldies over here too. I'm not used to this heat. I live in Washington. I think Pam is surviving pretty okay. Pam, how are you surviving? She's like 15 minutes from me. Oh my gosh, Shanna, you're gonna have to give us a count. Like every time you finish one.
I'm on 3.
No, actually, keep us in suspense.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I think it'll be more fun that way.
All right. I just did a lot of preparation in advance, and so
Now,
I think it's going to go pretty quick.
you're making these to use or to give away, or?
Well, I would be willing to send to be a part of your swap if you want to do
Oh
that.
yay!
Which
Thanks.
is
Passive aggressive
completely
asking.
yeah. But I had originally thought, well, these would be good tags for Christmas gifts and stuff like that. But I would certainly be open to swapping.
Yay! It's just one, so
Yeah. No,
we'll
that's
keep it. Yeah, we'll keep it real simple.
yeah.
Just swapping one. You might not. if I can, if it's like an even number, we'll do like an exchange. Like the person you give to will be the person who gets yours. But if it's an odd number, I'll just assign randomly. So
Yeah, that sounds fun.
so I'm working with magicals as well. And oh, there's a lot of water on this.
Oh, that's
I'm not
pretty.
really too sure what I'm doing with mine. I just figured
It's
this is gonna make teal at some point, so
It looks really
I
pretty.
go wrong. Yeah. That's a lot of water on here. It's gonna take forever for this to dry.
You could blot some of it off, just use real intense color and blot off some of the excess liquid.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this in like stages, and
Yeah,
this first one will
layering
be
is
kind
good.
of light and soft, and then I'll go back in. So I'm gonna probably do what you were doing, just heat set it a little. So for folks who have never made an ATC before, as T was saying, like originally, it's called artist trading cards because originally artists went to these conventions, like T was saying, and would have like miniature pieces of their art. And instead of going to these conventions to sell their art, they went to just trade them for free with each other. And that way they could like leave with a little, like a little token of art from the people who they met at the convention. And then, since then in the crafty world, it's been done a lot where, we just set up swaps and we trade with each other. But like real painters would actually paint on like these small canvases, which are two 2.5 by 3.5. Is that right, T? Oh, is T still there?
2.5 by 3.5. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And so lots of fun. So if you want to play along, you just need to make the one, card 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. It can be whatever theme. It can be whatever you'd like. T showed us. T, would you mind holding it up again? She's got like pre-printed, because she must do this a lot. She's got pre-printed like details that she puts on the back. So you definitely want, just so that folks know, and can be reminded of, who gave them that trading card. You want to just put your name on it when you made it. If you're naming it, like a piece of art, if you're naming it something, I think that's what title is, right? And
Yeah.
And if you're like, T or me, where you've made a bunch from maybe the same artboard and it's part of a series, that's what the last line is. It's like blank of blank, meaning this is number one of 6 total that were made. So folks can kind of know if they were if their ATC was part of like a broader collection.
Right.
I always like when I get number one. There's like no meaning to it, but I just really like it. Okay, so I'm gonna mute myself if somebody else wants to talk about what they are up to. Let's have T on the big screen because she's got a stencil out. T, can you tell folks what you're working on? And I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the Moonlight White Brilliance, and I'm gonna make a bouquet effect on here. I've already stamped some texture. It's really still quite wet, but I'm stamping on it anyway. I've already stamped some texture and some words and stuff like that. So now I'm just going in for more junk.
T, are you going to cut up that masterboard and put them on the front of those ATCs that you marked up?
Oh, something happened to my headset. Hang on. What happened here? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm not sure what happened, but my headset disconnected. Let me take them out and put them back in. Okay.
My plan.
Now, somebody was asking me something.
Yes, it's me, Amalia. I was asking, are you planning on cutting up that master board that you're creating and then putting it on the back of those pre-stamped ATC descriptions?
No, because these are smaller. These are just basically going to become stickers on the back. This is going to be the background of the actual ATC.
And you're going to put those on the back.
These are going to go. Well, I'll probably put another piece of paper because obviously they're not the right size. But yeah, those are going on the back.
Yeah, I just usually handwrite it on the back.
And they make stamps specifically for it, but I don't have one.
Oh, those are stickers. I got it. Yeah, I've got myself a stamp for that.
Whimsy does a stamp set. It's really cool.
For ATCs?
Yeah, for the back.
Oh,
Nice. I need to get one of those.
Yep, same.
Okay. This paper's pretty good. It hasn't worked a whole lot, and I've sprayed a lot of spray on it.
Cool.
I'm not sure I like that. After all that, I think I'm just going to stamp on this.
I thought I had my Whimsy ATC stamp like within reach. I can't find it.
Story of my life.
Oh, where in the world could it be? It's a really long stamp set. It's like
probably in the same place my snowflake stencil is. Gone.
They're hiding out together.
Yeah.
Well, when you find that, let me know.
I have no idea. It'll show up as soon as we get done here, since I wanted to use it.
Well, see, if mine shows up after the stream, then that's perfect timing.
Yeah.
What am I gonna stamp with here? Ooh. Okay. I found a whole bunch of other Whimsy stamp stuff. Okay, so hi, Gaz. Welcome, friend.
I've had this stamp block on my desk for years, and I just grab it every so often. It's got 4 different stamps on it. One is a compass, one is a face, one is keys, and this is a script. So whenever I need a little something, I just grab it and I run with it.
A lot of people are just like distracted by your Laffy Taffy because they want some. I know you're making everybody envious.
Taffy envy.
Taffy envy.
Sorry.
Don says, "Yay! ATC is one of my favorite things to make." Yay, Don! We're gonna do a swap. So if you happen to be crafting and you'd like to swap with us, then at some point there will be a Streamlabs will drop a link and you can sign up. Hi, Peggy Rose. Welcome. Hi, Courtney. Hey, this is Shanna's niece.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yep, yep. So I didn't mention it, but I have never made these before. So this is my first time.
Oh,
Cool.
really?
Wow.
Yeah, yep. I remember on one, I think you and Dallas were doing it, and I said, "What are the measurements of it?" Dallas told me what the measurements were, so that was I had never made them,
Oh,
so this
fun.
is the first time. So we'll see how it goes.
They can
Um,
actually come in different sizes. So, for example, there's like circle ones that are made now. Have you seen those guys?
The coins, those are cool.
Yes, coins. That's right. ATC coins.
Oh, cool. Haven't
fancy.
seen those. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing about this size is that because like T was saying, they are the same as like a baseball trading card. You can get a lot of oh, I should have brought my I have like a zipper binder thingy. So you can like collect them just like folks collect baseball cards. And so you have a lot of, supporting things that you can buy, I suppose, to store the ATCs and
Yay! More money to spend.
yeah. Well, it's like these are collectibles. I think it's really fun. Well worth it
I,
to because the whole idea is to, trade them and what's the point of trading if you're not going to actually collect it and save it, right?
And use it for inspiration. Maybe, somebody does a style that you don't normally do.
Yes. Oh yeah, let me bring
collection? I can't believe people collect these.
Yeah, that's
I
kind
have
of
a
cool.
whole collection. Here's an artist training coin right here.
cool.
All kinds of
Oh, there's my
styles.
sister. Hi, Stacy.
Woohoo!
Oh, Stacy might be getting one of these.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
don't look
on a
too closely.
Christmas gift. I was fooling around before we started and was making like little sleeves that you could put these in. This is about as
Yeah.
far as I got, but anyway, thought that would be fun.
Oh yay! Hi Elisa. She just got her handmade holiday card making kit from Spellbinders. Woohoo! Very
Cool.
awesome. Oh, here's the swap
Nice.
information, folks. That just got posted. If you're watching from Amalia's channel, you are welcome to sign up and join us as well. When my bot puts links into the chat, though, it doesn't go over to your chat. So, Amalia, if you could, can you copy and paste this into your chat so that your folks have a clickable link? It'll help them to get to it a little bit more easily.
Okay.
So anyone who's interested, if you happen to be crafting along with us live or later on the replay, because I think I left it open for sign up until like the 24th. You'll see the deadline for signing up in there, and just sign up. You only need to make and send one artist trading card. It can be any theme. It doesn't have to be Christmas or anything like that. And after sign up, what I'll do is I will send you the name and address of the person who you will be sending your ATC to. And in return, you'll get an ATC. So this will be fun. So feel free to sign up. Amalia, did you have a question?
I'm just trying to figure out how to copy. Copy the. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this.
You'll
On
probably have to
an
do it.
iPad.
Well, I don't know, but you'll have to probably do it from where you're watching, as opposed to StreamYard if you're using. Let me just pop into your stream. Did you get it or no?
Well, I copied the URL. But I don't think I did it right. So So, but let me try, and you could try too, and maybe at some point we'll both get it.
All right. I'll I'll grab it.
Maria says she's never done an ATC, but she'd like to try it. So this will be a good little live to check out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and share it out too, just so that if there are other folks out there, this is a fun one since we're doing a swap. So it's a fun way to kind of get to know other people, maybe, make a new pen pal.
Yeah, that's awesome. And see the different takes that we all make on them.
Well, I
For
kind
sure.
of I like what T was saying, that you can, especially if you get something that's from somebody who stylistically is very different to how you
Right.
craft. So, and then using it as inspiration. So I really love that idea. All right, so I am over on Malia's channel. I just copied in the link. It's a very no frills link, so but it's there, folks. Okay, so so if you're watching from Amalia's channel, whether you're catching the replay or you're watching this live, that link should be in there for you now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Mary. Mary is joining us from Salem, Oregon. And I thought I think Colleen's in the house now too. Hi, Colleen. Welcome. Lamont's in the house. Hi, Lamont. Nice nails, everyone. Well, probably not me. Mine, I'm like stained with ink.
I got my hair done. I got a mani pedi today.
Oh,
I'm
dang.
looking good.
Nice.
At least better than most.
Yeah,
I'm
Shanna's.
actually due. I'm still doning the 4th of July fingernails, so probably go Monday.
Those have lasted a good long time.
They sure have.
Did you do them at home or did you?
I didn't. I went to the salon.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It was worth it. Because they never last very long for me.
Well, my daughter, for my birthday, she took me to the salon to get a mani and pedi, and then we went to a cake bake. So I was pampered on my birthday.
What's a cake bake?
I know, that was my first question.
Cake bake.
Wait a minute.
Cake bake. Oh, it's awesome. It is this wonderful, and my sister's in the chat. She went too. It is this wonderful. It's a restaurant where they specialize in just fabulous cakes and wonderful food and stuff. But it's very, very frou-frou, very girly, and I say it's almost like an adult tea party. It's just chandeliers and pink, and everybody's got little aprons on, and it's really a neat little restaurant. There's a couple of them here in Indiana, and I think there's one at Disney World, and it's really a lot of fun. But the cakes, they have fabulous cheesecakes, and they've got what they call a millionaire cake, and all kinds of cakes, and then they have a lot of cookies like your macaroons and macarons and all of that, and just some really fantastic food and drink. So it's a really fun place, and everybody likes to dress up and kind of frou-frou it up for it.
Very nice.
Amalia, so I forgot the fact that only moderators on a channel can actually share clickable links. So what I posted to your chat, it didn't actually go through. So if you check if you're able to see StreamYard's backend, I sent you the link, or sent the link in private chat, so you can copy and paste it from there if you're able.
Okay. I'm not able to do it at the moment, but I can do it once we're done, and I can put it in the description and in comments.
Okay. All right. So if you're watching from Amalia's channel, just expand the description box or check the pinned comments on this video, and you'll see the link for where to sign up. And Melissa asked, when do they need to be sent? So I put the sign up deadline as July 24th, and they need to be mailed by the end of the month. So, just mail it before August 1st. Hopefully that's enough time, because it's kind of small. You only need to make one. Although I would make two so that you have one to keep.
Yeah, keep for yourself.
I think Hobby Lobby even had the little tiny envelopes for them as well when I was looking. I didn't pick them up
How
because I was thinking
cute.
I was going to use them for tags, but
They do
Yeah, I like.
their little message cards, like you know, when you go to the florist and you pick out some flowers and you want to write a little note. That's what it
yeah.
was called. Yeah.
Oh darn, Melissa says she won't be home until mid-August. Oh, bummer. But I hope you're having fun. Are you still, Melissa, are you still on the boat? Oh, oops, I forgot. I have dry powder on here. Oop. Oh, T's already started to cut hers down. So T, what are you gonna stamp over top after, or
I don't
what's your
know. I don't have a plan yet.
Okay, that's good. I feel comforted by that because I don't either. And I'm not even done with my background. Hi, Jenna. Welcome, friend. How are you doing? Carol
T,
says just
how are you going to cut that? Is there one side you cut a certain way, or I mean?
Yeah, I cut the 9-inch side at 2.5 each, and then
Okay.
I cut the 12-inch side at 3.5 each.
yeah.
Okay.
If you cut it a certain
Alright.
way, you can get they'll maximize how many you can get. Let's see. Ooh, cool. Lisa says we bought a new used RV with slide outs last night, and I spent the morning cleaning it inside. Now I have to sell the other one, but that's kind of cool. How fun.
That sounds fun.
And Carol says just ask if they have baseball card sleeves. Yeah, because those will fit.
Yep.
For sure. Okay, yeah, Melissa's still commercial fishing is a job. Yeah, I guess so, but it sounds like it's fun being out on the boat. I think Melissa does salmon commercial fishing.
Oh
These are
wow, that's interesting.
the card sleeves that I got. I think I got these off of Amazon.
Oh, that's cool. Are they hard? Are those hard sleeves or are they soft
No,
sleeves?
no, soft sleeves. They're just like mini poly bags without a closure, so they're open ended.
Oh, okay, so you just slide it in on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool.
Corner around her.
Delise, just the one. I'm gonna keep it real simple, especially since if they're like first time swappers. So just one to swap, and but I would recommend make two so that you can kind of keep one, so you know what you made, and then swap one. So for folks who are interested and find this idea kind of fun, I do swaps in Crafty Fun with friends on Facebook every once in a while. And so you can buy little binders like these, which are meant for baseball cards. So if you're searching Amazon, for example, and so I always save mine, and then we organize them in small groups of like 6 or 7 people. So then you would just make, however many people are in your group, you just make one for each person, and it's optional, but I like to make one for myself too, just so that I can remember what I made and contributed. And then sometimes I make some that I just really like and I keep. So I didn't give these out.
Those are cute.
Aren't they darling? I kept them all.
Those are fun.
Yeah, I'm selfish like
It's a great way to keep them.
Yeah, well, if you make something that you really like, it's kind of fun. And they're good for like, even if you're not swapping, they can be fun way to almost do a like your own little swatches or your own little like explorations with different techniques, and then you can keep them, maybe make some notes on the back as to what you did. This is my one for an advent calendar, the Spellbinders Advent. This one has memories. This did not survive shipping, so everyone in my swap group got like glitter dust.
Oh, whoops.
Yes. So that's just a little bit about, and I like to keep them just like this, and they're really fun. So hopefully that answers. If you have more questions about the swap, feel free to ask. Delise said, okay, if it's just one, then she's in. Yep, just one. Keeping it simple, keeping it,
You
especially
can
since.
also put them in a little zine, and I'm gonna make a zine for these.
Okay, you'll have to show us what
Yeah,
that's
I'll
about.
show you how to do it.
Good, cool.
What's a zine?
It's a little booklet.
Is it like short for magazine?
I guess so. It's not my term. I just use somebody else's.
Yeah, when you're about ready to make one, T, let me know. I'll put you on the big screen for that.
Okay. Why?
Melissa
so I
says
I can mess up in front of everybody.
I looked it up on Pinterest to see what it was.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'll show
like
you one.
It's kind of how
I
I
like
came up
this
with that.
I
Mess.
like this public service announcement from Melissa. Friends, don't let friends eat farmed fish. But it's really true because they're not.
This is a zine. We're gonna make one out of 8.5 by 11. So it's basically a piece of paper with a lot of folds and cut in it, but you have to do the cut specifically. And then you can glue this together, and that can be a pocket. And so it's like a little mini journal. You do little belly bands or ways to hold the cards inside. So we're gonna do that.
They're really easy to do. I know what a zine is, but I figured there'd be people that would be thinking that or asking for themselves at least. They're really easy to do and they're fun to make. It's like making your own little magazine. And I think, see, what you're doing is you're making a zine like a holder for them for the ATCs that you're
Yeah.
making.
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and make one now. I think I want my
Okay,
zine to
cool.
be purple. And you don't have to do this, but I like to score mine.
By the way, Jana says she loves your background.
Oh, thank you, Jana. Okay, so I'm going to score this. This is an 8.5 by 11. It's a 65-pound paper. You don't want a heavy paper for a zine because then the folds get all funky. So I'm going to score this at 4 1/4. I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. Am I at 5 1/2? Yeah, I am. My bone folder, get that nice stiff cut corner going on in there. And then I'll fold it at the 5 1/2. Make sure that these are lined up proper. What happened here? Okay. You're just going to take on the 11-inch side, you're going to fold this one into the line. Score it. And you're going to fold this one into the line and score it. I'm gonna unfold them, cut this, fold this in half like this, and then again, I like to use my trimmer because it's more precise than me and my scissors. I'm gonna line up this line. I'm gonna cut from this score line down. Okay. I'm gonna open this out. Oh, I did it wrong. I'm supposed to cut here. All right, let me get another piece of paper. See, I knew if I was doing that live, I would mess it up.
It's only paper.
Well, this is
It's only
good
paper.
because then you can, for folks who need it again, you can tell them the directions again.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I didn't catch all of that.
Yeah,
Yes. Start
here you go.
over.
That was planned.
Good.
Totally planned. Okay, scoring it at 4 1/4. Watch me do it wrong again. Scoring it at 5 1/2.
I don't know how you did it wrong the first time, or else I would watch you and warn you. But I don't think
Right?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what to watch for because I was planning to just watch the replay.
I was too until she had to redo it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna fold this in half lengthwise and just kind of, burnish. Then I'm gonna fold it in half this way. Make sure it's all nice and even there. Get even, you. And burnish. Open it up. Put you down over there. Fold this into the center line. Just a little, not quite to it. Burnish. Fold this into the center line. Burnish. Open it back out. Fold it in half. We're going to cut here down, not the open side, but the folded side.
Okay.
That's what I did before. And so I don't know how much of this I can get in my camera. I'm just going to line
We
up
can
this
see it.
line.
Yep.
And I'm going to go all the way down to there, just to the line right there. There we go. So that's going to open up like this.
Melissa says, I feel like this is instant replay.
Fold it in half like this. Okay. And then give it a little mouth like that.
Okay.
Have it talk to you.
Have it talking to you. And then just fold these around. And one of them's going to act funky. Ignore it because we're going to cut it. So no matter what, one will act funky. See how it kind of opens out like that? So what I'm going to do here, let me find this. I'm going to open this back out. And I'm going to cut one more. So I'm going to cut it from here all the way basically open. Look at, see, and so I'm going to accordion fold it like yay. It's not important whether it's good or not. And then I'm going to fold it in half like that. Tear off that funky part. And so then what I have is a little zine with 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages, 5 pages, a pocket, as many pockets as you want, 6 pages, 7 pages, 8 pages, 9 pages. So a front page and all the inside pages. And if you want, you can use these pages too. So that's what a zine is. It's just a little booklet. That's how this zine is created, Dawn. I couldn't tell you the rest of the world. Back to my 18.
That's so
Seems like a fairly simple one to make.
Yeah, it's super simple. And then see if you glue these together, this flap where it opens up like that. If you glue these together right here, you can have a nice little pocket in here, and an ATC will fit in the pocket.
Very
Oh,
nice.
cute. Yeah, I know people do that with 12 by 12 and they make a like a little mini album like that too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Stamp, stamp.
Oh, Amalia, look at that.
Wow. That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm using some color shift paints. This is Black Flash from Folk Art.
Oh,
It just
cool.
looks
I
nice.
saw that advertised, I think, or a video on Blick. It was pretty cool looking.
Yeah, I think it's really cool for jelly plating, but it's just kind of sparkly on the paper, which is
I
fun.
like your little constellations there.
Thank you. Works for the whole page.
Those are really cool. Meanwhile, I'm over here using just little dies and patterned paper.
Yeah, but
Well,
you've
it's an excuse for me to
actually
use that
made
stuff.
some. I don't think
Uh-huh.
any of us have finished an ATC yet. So for folks who are new and just joining in the chat, we're taking bets as to how many ATCs we think Shanna will be able to make, because she actually might be the only one who, no, T's gonna finish some ATCs. So these are Price is Right rules. So whoever gets the closest without going over, there's no prize or anything. It's just for fun. So I added the glitzy magical from Lindy's gang, which is just like pure shimmer. So those are the gold glitz, well, shimmer and or the mica and the binding agent. So yeah, it's
So pretty.
yeah. Hopefully I think I need more of the gold, because there's gonna end up being, because ATCs are so small, once this gets cut down, I think there's gonna end up being some ATCs that don't have gold on them, which I don't want. So this is taking me forever. I'm glad Amalia hasn't started her ATCs yet either. I don't feel so bad.
Well, I've got 25 to make, so I'm taking my time.
Yay. Well, that's part of the fun though, right? It's the process and taking your time, just having some fun.
Just getting colored on paper, right?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily, there's not necessarily an end game, but we're going to make something out of it.
There's a question, Amalia, for you from Delise. She says, what brand are your neon sprays from?
These are Brutus Monroe. They're called Neon Chroma Mist, and they have a set of 6.
See, I knew Delise would want to know.
Thank you, Peggy.
She loves all the things neon. Hey, Susan. Oh, good question. So we talked about this a little bit, but I'll give everyone on screen a chance to answer. Susan wants to know, how do you use your ATCs? T?
How do I use them?
Yeah.
I'm pretty much like you. I put them somewhere and hoard them, or forget where I put them.
Hey, well, yeah. I don't know about hoarding. I mean, I just keep them. Is that the same?
No.
It's like keeping them for safekeeping.
Yeah.
I look through mine every once in a while and appreciate them, and I remember the person that gave it to me, and try and see if there's any ideas I like, and generally enjoy them.
I mean, I definitely have a trade partner that I owe an ATC to, and I got 6, so I did get time to do one. So
Aw.
definitely she's getting one.
Yeah, I should probably count my binder that I just showed and well, no, I'm afraid to know. I was gonna say I should count. I was like, I should count and see how many are my own versus
Right.
versus how many are were gifted to me as part of exchanges or swaps. So Susan and anyone else who might be joining late, we decided kind of last minute, but we are going to do a swap. So if you would like to, then you can sign up to join the swap. If you're in my chat, then just scroll up. Hopefully, Streamlabs will pop the link up again. But if not, scroll back through the chat at some point, and I'll do the same as Amalia. So if you're watching from Amalia's channel, she's gonna put it in her video description and pin it as a comment. So I'll do that too afterwards. And to answer Susan's question, one popular thing to do with them is to trade them and join swaps or exchanges. In Crafty Fun with Friends on Facebook, I organize them every once in a while, maybe like a few times a year. And so that's one thing that you can do with them. For this particular swap, I'm keeping it really simple so that it's easy to participate. You just need to make one after the swap sign up deadline, which I set to be the 24th. Then I will email you the name and address of the person that you need to send one ATC to. And you don't have to send anything else. You can if you'd like to send a card or whatever, but really you could, if you wanted to, you could just send just the ATC and that's perfectly okay. And this is open for international folks too. So if you are international, you should sign up as well because it's really like an international forever stamp is not super expensive. So so if you do sign up, just know you need to be okay with sending internationally. And I really love getting an international one because I don't have a lot of friends or family that are overseas that I mail. So it's kind of nice to like get something in the mail from another country. So that's really fun. And some people use them as little art boards or little like art journals, almost like just small canvas for trying out different techniques. And so you could do that too, and then you could kind of write what you tried and what media supplies you used and all of that stuff. And so it's kind of a fun way to do that too. But otherwise, I don't know that there's like a ton of use for them. They're just fun to make. Oh, look at Shanna going with her. Oh, you've started your art board.
Well, I thought I would try something, but I think I'm making mud. So I don't think I have the right colors of sprays and stuff to use, but we'll see
I
what
like
happens.
mud.
Well, you're using just tone on tone, so I don't think you've
Yeah.
got mud. You've just got shadows and highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them should be shimmery because I've got the oxide sprays, and then I'm using the mica sprays. So I've got different ones. So we will have some different some sheen to it or whatever, but we'll see.
Now you gave me an idea, Shanna.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to use some glittery, what is this, chroma glaze from Brutus Monroe, and then this is a velveteen chroma glaze. So I'm going to mix the two, and I'm going to get a glittery purple, I hope. And instead of doing paint, which dries pretty fast, I'm going to do this. See how it works. I know you gave me an idea. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now.
That gold looks pretty, Lynn. You're muted, by the way.
I know, I had my heat gun on.
Can you mute me and I'll turn mine on? I'll give you a thumbs up when I'm ready to come back.
Oh, yeah, I can mute you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, does that work at all?
This is fun. I just want to make backgrounds.
I know.
I don't want to cut into it, T.
That's really so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Well, I haven't used this until now, the Glitzy Magical, which is just their gold shimmer. But I like the look. I mean, are these flats? No, no, these are the magicals. So these have a shimmer in them too. This one's flat. T, which way do I cut these to maximize it again? Do I do
So on the 9-inch side, you want to cut the 2.5 strips.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh. I need my masks. Oh, thanks, Peggy.
Are you trying to beat Shanna, Lynn?
Oh, there's no way I can beat Shanna. Although Shanna took a pause to make her artboard, so who knows, but I'm way behind. I think she's already made more than I unmuted you, Shanna, so you
Okay.
can...
Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't. I won't say how many, but now I forget. Did we cut this on the 9-inch side? 3?
2.5.
2.5. Yes. Okay. I've got to get the right cutting. So 2.5.
2.5 by 3.5. So for anyone new who's never made, oh, bye, Carol. Carol says goodbye, ladies. All are looking great. Aw.
Hi,
Ooh.
Carol.
Oh, you're gonna see
Thank
Carol in
you.
3 days. Fun.
Ooh, I don't know. Might work.
T, I think Peggy Rose says that bokeh that you did reminds me of moons. Oh, on your cards. Yes, it does look like that because she's got a very like a night sky kind of vibe to it, like a twilight night.
Yeah.
That didn't work for me. Okay.
Hi, Susan. Welcome. Hi, Miss Judy B. Welcome, friend.
Just getting in the ink. Try and stay in frame here. Sorry about that, folks.
Okay.
Susan says, seriously, what goes on in this chat? I arrive late, and the first comment I see is Delee saying she pets and hoards something, which is an answer to Susan's question as to what do we do with our ATC. So, Delee, I think some of us, I won't say who, on this live stream might be in your camp of hoarding them. I say it's collecting because it's you know, it's not in the name. It's not really in the name, is it? But you know, it's like baseball cards. You collect them. Using is it Lavinia stamps?
Lavinia, yes.
Oh, Lavinia. Okay.
Pippin, he's my favorite stamp in the whole wide world, which is the little rabbit. And the tree, I forget the name of the stamp. And then I'm using the Lavinia Hills mask.
It's so pretty. I love Lavinia, and there's like 2 or 3 like is it Visible Image? No, but
Yeah,
what is
Visible
that?
Image, Poppy.
Yeah, and then there's another brand that's like
Fairy Stamper.
Fairy Stamper. There's another one. I can't
Art
remember.
Impression? No.
But you know what I mean, like the very artsy.
AAALL or LAL something.
Oh yes, that all
All in create.
all in create. Yeah, I know Delise is a big fan of theirs too. I love their stuff, and I always see it. I'm like, oh, I need to buy it, and then I'm like, I don't know how to use that. I cannot do it justice, you know. And oh, so cool. Okay, so we just did. Let's see. We did 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Oh, so I'm going to cut a little bit off of this edge. Wow, I think T's going to come from behind and like have us all beat.
No way.
She's like powering through.
With these, does it matter which direction you put them in? Are they meant to be upright or?
They kind of are, but it doesn't really matter. You're the artist.
Okay,
Right.
I just wondered.
Well, I think the only thing that makes it matter, if you care, is just that when you put it into one of those binders,
Right.
you know, it's top loaded. It's top loaded so that it the sleeve it slides in from the top like that. And so, but I've gotten cards that are landscape, and I don't think it's a big deal at all to have different orientation stuff. But like most people, I think tend to do them, portrait, just because that's how it would look if you happen to put it into your collectible binder, because they don't call it a hoarding binder.
Oh well, I'm gonna have to make a hoarding binder.
So Susan, this is what I mean. Sometimes I make some and then I just keep them for myself to look at and admire.
You know what, too? I mean, if you make your own and you make several, they're great emergency cards because you can, mat them up a bunch and plop them down with the cinnamon on a card, on an A2 card.
Well, that's
or
true.
Mini Slimline or something.
If I'm keeping them, I'm keeping them. I'm not keeping them to use in case of emergency. Yeah, maybe I'm a bit of a hoarder. But I like that idea, though. I think that's really cool. Another cool way to use them.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So 3.5. This is 7.5. 3.5 plus 3.5. So that's, oh man, let's do it this way. 3.5 plus 3.5. Just
7.
Thank you. Well, I just want to trim so that I have long strips of leftover.
Yes.
And not like a lot of extra little itty bitty strips, because I could use that.
Yep.
This is so fun. Well, the thing that I like about doing art boards is that like it's a way to kind of mass produce, but like everything's gonna look different, because like look how different that is to that.
Exactly. But they still are part of a series because they're from that board.
Yeah. So I don't know how many people will sign up, but I won't hoard these, okay?
Cindy McNally says, landscape is okay. CC life. Live life sliding in sideways.
I love
there
that.
You go.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good plan. These actually, I didn't think it was going to look like anything, but they actually are turning out really kind of pretty.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no. I thought Shanna was gonna be slowed down by this. This might have sped her up actually. Yikes. Okay. Susie calls them AHC, artist hoarding cards. Well, I guess that's true. I'm not trading them if I'm hoarding my own. Whoops. That's so true. Oh, Linda says I just got some all and create washi tape. Oh, cool. That you piece together and make a scene. I've never seen those. T, have you heard of that?
I've not seen their washi, but boy, they have the most adorable little fish ephemera. I'm dying to get it. I keep forgetting to buy it, but I want it really bad.
Oh,
I know they've got ephemera.
Susan says I love this dysfunctional crafty family. That's us.
Oh,
Peggy Rose says, although some of the cards T must be from another world because there's more than one moon. Yeah, it's just from a different planet that has multiple moons.
It's a fairy planet.
Yes. Question for you, T, because I think it's acetate. What is it that you're cutting right now?
Yeah, so I stenciled the Simon Hurley Astro Paste onto acetate. And I'm cutting out little individuals that are gonna be somewhere. I don't know where yet. I don't know if I'm gonna staple them, if I'm gonna pop them up, if I'm gonna put a sentiment and add them onto the sentiment. Let me see here about sentiments. Oh, I hate sentiments.
Man, you guys got a lot of stamping and texture. I should have done that first. I forgot about that.
The texture? Yeah.
Yeah. Whoops.
I have 8 made. Well, they're not finished, but they're close to being done.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely try it. Just make sure you give it a couple of hours to dry. If you do, try the Astro Paste on here, but man, it is awesome. Both sides. Let me get that
So
up
pretty.
close.
Oh, look at that.
That's the back side. Here's the
Oh,
front side.
You know what's cool? I like because if you put it on acetate like that and it's clear and it looks nice on both sides, I wonder would you still be able to like, send it to somebody who didn't like glitter if you glued it with the rough side
This glitter
down?
doesn't come off. Look. It doesn't
know,
come
but
off at all.
Would they still like, I don't know how strict places
Be
are
mad
about
at you for sending them something with glitter like Pam?
Yeah. Yeah. Send it to Delise and see how she reacts. She doesn't.
Okay.
She loves glitter.
She can be the arbiter on this.
Let me think. How do I want to handle these? Okay, I have an idea. Bippity boppity boo.
Man, for somebody without a plan, yours are coming together really fast.
Where are my circly? Here they are. If I go...
I like how you started by saying it's like holiday adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Meg is crafting with her friends right now. Otherwise, she would be loving your color palette. So you've got the
Meg
purple.
Would?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what I need is something round to go on top of that. Okay.
Ooh, Shanna, I like the kind of
The black soot.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they surprisingly, no more effort than I put into it just real quick. I think they really, that mica spray really makes a difference. It really
Yeah,
does.
the shine is nice.
So, yeah, it's fun. And I'm glad I had that craft because I think it looks really good on that. So that's
Yep.
fun.
Are you gonna add more to it, or just like are you using them as tags, do you think?
I don't
And then
know.
you'll just
I
put
think I will add something to it. I was kind of getting these all laid down, and then I thought I'd go back to it and figure out what I'm going to add to it.
Yeah, I'm in your
Because I think
boat.
there's plenty of room to add stuff to it. So just kind of work my way through it and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Well, I like that on some of yours, your snowflake really hit the right spot and is like a focal
Well, I
image.
had to be kind of selective. I probably didn't cut it exactly like was recommended, just because I had to kind of be selective to make sure that I got some
Yeah.
snowflakes in each of them. I've got these here. Well, this one has one. Oh, they both do. I guess this one didn't have one on it, but you could just do anything with it. I mean, I love all the colors and the sheen to it. And then these just have the snowflakes on them. So yeah, I think it's fun. Great idea, T.
I'm looking for Christmas words. I don't know what I did with them.
Well, Delise put in the chat, all caps, no glitter. I really don't know what the context is behind that, so I'd say it's still safe to send her. Bye, Lori. See, Peggy says AstroPaste doesn't count because it's like totally encapsulated. It's not gonna shed. It won't be a glitter bomb release.
No.
I mean, I don't really know, but that's what T says. So, don't you trust T? Don't answer that.
Do with them.
Wow. The cool thing about what I love about Amalia's is that there's she's got the whole like stamped images that go across multiple ATCs. So Amalia, are you gonna number them the way that like the order that they Yeah, see, that's kind of cool because when you know that yours is part of a set and then they like if they're ordered in the right way, they'll all combine and tell a story or complete an image. It's kind of like a puzzle. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, I have those Tim Holtz. I should use those. I don't use that enough.
Yeah, I'm looking for my Tim Holtz Christmas stickers, and I have no clue where I put them.
Oh, is it like those the ones that Amalia has, like that you get like a bajillion?
Yeah, the words.
Mm-hmm.
I have the stickers. I just can't find the Christmas ones.
Here's like the one all in Create thing I have, but it's very like it's just geometrics. It's like so easy to make or use. Ooh.
These are gold. I don't want gold.
Maybe I'll use that.
Okay.
Do you guys have a good like white pen that you like to use that works on
Don't get me started.
multimedia?
Oh, have you tried an acrylic paint pen like a Posca?
Yeah, and I probably have one in my stash, just not at hand. Right. I'm trying to use my gel pens, and it's just not writing on them.
Yeah, because it's probably not opaque enough.
Yeah.
The Posca pens are supposed to be pretty good for going over acrylics or going over other media because they are acrylics. Lily says she deglittered her house to Blossom. She basically sent all her glitter to Blossom. Well, that just means you've made room for more. Isn't that what happens when one destashes? It's so that they can make room for more of something.
Absolutely.
I know, right? Delise, that's probably like the most boring all and create thing I could have chosen to get. Oh, I know. I know. Well, I kind of want to stamp an image, but I'll do some other stuff in between. What should I do? You know, I started this stream saying, "Oh, I was really happy we're doing ATCs because it's small and there's a good likelihood I'll be able to finish one." I kind of don't think that's gonna happen, folks. But there'll be a surprise for folks who do sign up for the swap, because then who knows what these are gonna end up looking like. Oh my gosh. I want to be T's swap partner too. That's so pretty.
That purple's gorgeous.
I'm about to add a color in there that shouldn't go, but I don't want to.
What color are you adding?
I'm thinking yellow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can you hold that up close so that we can see when you're done?
Uh-huh.
Just to see how the yellow looks. Because I can't see it on the small.
It's, yeah. I know. Hang on. Focus.
Oh, that's so subtle, but I love it. I mean, purple and yellow are complementary. So it's not bleeding. It's covering it pretty well.
It's a Posca pen, so it is bleeding a little bit because it's really hard to get anything over mica.
Mm-hmm.
Mica is like plastic or mineral.
Something like that.
Yeah. So pretty. Oh, interesting. That's so funny. Susan says, "Is that a were bunny, like a werewolf were bunny?"
A were bunny?
Yeah.
Yes. He likes to think we're what? Sitting underneath the same bright moon somewhere out there. That one. I'm done singing.
I was like, "Ooh, keep going." Yeah, he definitely does look like he's howling at the moon. So cute. Jana says, "Watching everything come together is amazing. They are all so pretty." Aw, thank you, friend.
Thanks. I need my white pencil.
Yeah, I always miss so much, during the actual filming of the live stream. So I always go back and actually watch it so I can see what everybody else did and how they did it. Because I feel like during the live, it's hard to see, how, like, all of a sudden I look up and then, each person's screen is like so different to what it looked like moments ago. I'm like, hey, when did that happen? So that's why the replay is so nice.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you are watching on the replay, thank you. Appreciate it. I hope you'll play along. And if you're watching before the 24th, I hope you'll sign up for the swap, and I will be trading mine for a change. Well, at least some of them. I'm not gonna give all of them away. But they'll be fun to like swap them. And if you've never done a swap before, this will be an easy one. You just need to make one ATC, which is 2.5 by 3.5, and then after the sign up deadline, I'll send out the name and address of who you will need to send your ATC to. And if we get like an even number of signups, then I can make it, actual partners, so you're sending back and forth. Like the person you're sending to is the person who will send you back one. And but if it ends up being an odd number, then we'll have to do it differently. We'll just get assigned a random person. Ooh, I like what you're doing there, Shanna. It feels very fall.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of taking
Yeah.
on an orange hue to it, but yeah,
I
thought
like
that would be
it.
neat. This one was blank, so I felt like I had to add something to it.
Oh, that was the one without the snowflake?
Yes. Well, it has the slightest little bit here on the corner, but I guess it doesn't count because you can't tell what it is. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Cool. Yeah, it's amazing how just popping something different on changes the look of it.
Yeah. And I'm just playing right now. I mean, just grabbing anything and doing whatever with it.
Doing whatever. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Have
Bye,
fun with it.
Delise. Have a good dinner. Well, Delise knows me so well. Why you gotta call me out like that, girl? Because when I said I'll send most of them out, but not all of them, she said, yeah, she'll send all of them except for her favorite ones. Well, of course. I'm gonna keep my favorites. You don't gotta let people know that.
We already know, Delise.
I know. People could have assumed. You just let them assume. You don't have to. I don't gotta tell the world my business. Oh, Delise, I love ya. Now she's probably eating already. Can't reply. She's just back there laughing now. I wonder where this one's from. I think this might be all in Create too, but it's letters and numbers, so not quite as boring as geometric, but it's like it's it's not too far from it. Oh, what white are you using, T?
So I'm using the Dr. P.H. Martin's, and this was something I was going to say, the tip that I was going to give to Amalia. I use, because I have so much problem with white pens, I use a little fountain pen with just a little bit of watered down bleed-proof white. And I'm able to get really tiny little details like this itty-bitty little star.
Oh, so pretty.
With this little itty-bitty fountain pen tip.
Oh, I love it. What a good tip.
Super nice.
I've tried it with white acrylic ink, but it doesn't have the bleed proof is just better.
I love all the detail and all the layers on yours, T.
Thank you.
Yeah, Colleen says that's so clever with that white starry effect. Yeah, it really pops. Barbara says, sad I didn't see you were on live stream earlier. Supper is ready. I have to go. Aw. They all look great. Makes me want to play. Yay! Yes,
Yay.
supper first. I agree with you. Food comes first. But do have a play, Barbara. And thanks for finding us on Amalia's channel. And if you do have a play with some ATCs, you are welcome to sign up for the hop, or not the hop, sorry, the swap. And if you make one, you can kind of swap it with somebody, make a new friend. Let's see which ones. I feel like I want to stamp some words on here too, but now I've already put numbers and letters.
Can have words too.
You don't think that'll be too like text heavy kind of?
Do you know me?
Well, I mean, you're like me. You're kind of typography nut also. You're not the right person to ask.
No.
I'm just wondering if I should try to find like, I don't know, some florals or something. But I probably won't because I just
I like those. I like those numbers.
Yeah, you know what's interesting? I'm just realizing, I probably realized this when I bought it, but I'm only like rediscovering this fact now. The top portion is numbers and the bottom portion is letters. And I must have gel printed and did something funny and didn't clean it right away because it's like, kind of a, looks a mess. It still works.
Like it. Yep. Cleaning is overrated.
I mean, I cleaned it at some point so that, that's not, it hasn't like clogged anything. So, clean is like a relative word.
Yeah. When it comes to stencils, I mean, it just depends on how you use it. If you're a heavy gel plate user, there's just no point.
Right? I mean, I'm not, but I like your concluding remark on it, though.
Right?
Because I'm not a heavy gel plate user, but I like that where we ended was there's just no point.
I think I'm gonna do a Sarah Liz trick here. Sarah Liz trick, guys. She has a lot. Where in the heck did? Oh, right under my nose.
What's the trick?
Sarah Liz.
Take a piece of this acetate
She's,
because I want to pop this up, but I don't really particularly like that idea. So I'm gonna just make a little. This is probably a Lynn trick too. I'm just gonna make a little Z-like thing.
Oh yeah.
Use a little tape to stick it to the little Z. Stick it to the Z.
Do a little pop up.
Without a whole bunch of stuff showing underneath. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah. Sarah Liz is Sassy's LLC here on YouTube. She's she's a crafty friend. She's on here pretty often. She does emergency cards.
Yes, I know. She's great.
Yes, I agree, Peggy Rose. If it works, who cares? That's right.
Yeah.
See, I'm cleaning as I go, kind of.
Stop. What?
I mean, I am a fairly neat and clean crafter, but I don't know what I did with these. I'm not sure why there's so much stuff on there. But I was playing with something, some kind of media, something, and it's when you're gel printing, it's more important to like be getting the layers on. Whatever's happening on the plate takes priority over what's happening on the stencil. I mean, usually, I don't know with this. I don't know that this actually would be an indicator that I did, but usually I have like just a bucket of water and or like a shallow tub of water and I just throw stuff in there. But Susan says, T, would glue dots pop it up and not show?
I don't know. Probably not as much as I wanted to. It's mushed down.
Okay.
Have you guys ever had an ink pad that is so juicy you almost can't use it?
Yes.
That's how this lumberjack plaid is. I mean, it just is so incredibly juicy. I have to clean it, and it's just really, really
Oh.
juicy.
I don't think I've had that purple.
And I haven't re-inked it. I mean, that's how it came.
Let's see. I don't think I'm making holiday cards.
I lost my pencil.
Oh, maybe I can put some florals. Oh, cool. Okay. Ooh, maybe I'll use these. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. I bought these on super sale at Spellbinders, and I haven't used it before.
You're picking out stamps.
Yeah. I don't know what color to stamp these in though.
Oh, they're so pretty.
T, what do you think?
Sometimes don't you just do something there and you're like, no, I don't want to do anything else to it. I like it just the way it is.
Yeah, but I feel like these need more. Should I stamp in like black tea? Or anyone really, but when it comes to color, I always ask T first.
Do you have the VersaFine Claire in the Twilight?
Yeah.
I think Twilight.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, finding it is another problem. Oh, here it is. Ramona says, I feel more creative if, oh yeah, I definitely, I bet T's in this camp too. I feel more creative if my space is messy after I'm done crafting.
Well, sure.
Oh, thank you, Peggy Rose. Oh, Susan says, could I hold one of these up closer? I'm in the mood to play. Yay! What words can I make with Lynn's random letters again? Oh, good. Let's see. All right. So we have, there's a C, M. There are a lot of random letters. But see how, like, the gold really, like, these are all shimmer powders, but the gold, it's so much more intense than everything. It makes it so that the rest of the stuff doesn't even look like there's a shimmer to it. But
it looks really cool. I like that.
Thank you. But there actually is, like, well, there's supposed to be a shimmer to everything. It kind of depends on how much you water stuff down. Like, I can still see a shimmer there.
Very nice.
I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out which one's my favorite to keep. This is how I end up keeping everything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But normally, so I will say this though. Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one's a lot. Might not do anything more to that one. Oh yeah, that'd be cool because I might keep these in stages. I'll have one at each stage. What was I gonna say? Totally forgot. Yeah, I totally forgot.
I'm kind of the opposite, Lynn. I actually like to send the best stuff out, and I keep the junk because I don't know. I'm just the
Aw.
opposite of that. I want
Yeah,
to send
because
the.
you're a giving person and I'm not. So,
I just think I got to send them something good, you know. And I'm hypercritical of what I do, so
oh
I
well,
think
you
that's why I do it.
should break out of that habit because
I know I need
you're
to.
fabulous.
I definitely need to. I'm hypercritical, so it's not good.
But I was gonna say this that that I do keep the last number in the series though. You know, so that somebody gets number 1 from the
Yeah,
series.
that's good.
So, you know, there's at least that. Thank you, Susan. I know everybody's now wondering, like, okay, what words have you been able? So, Susan, I'm gonna call out some letters. So there's a C here. It's pretty prominent. T W. Oh, here's one. Okay, make something from T W A D I Y. Oh my gosh, what can you make with that? Oh no, that's an R. T W A.
How many times can you use the same letter?
Multiple times.
Okay, no, mute me.
You can't get mutiny from this.
No, she
Tardy.
said, mute me.
Oh, mute
me.
you.
You don't
Oh.
want to hear what word.
I thought the word was mutiny. I was like, what? Like none of those letters are here. But tardy. T-A-R-D. Wait, Y. Beat that, Susan. Not that it's a competition. Okay. I like this stamp, FYI. Which I think I got like this big ol' stamp, here was super sailed to like $3 or $4.
Is that a Hero Art stamp?
No, it's Stampers Anonymous, I think.
Oh, is it?
Did you get it from Stampers Anonymous?
No, I got it from Spellbinders.
Maybe it was Stampendous.
Oh, Stampendous. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, whoa.
My bad. My bad. Amalia knows what I'm talking about.
I understand.
She can interpret Lynn for everybody. Sorry. Stampers Anonymous that's another brand that I'm like very aspirational towards, you know, in terms of I would love to buy from them and but I just haven't because I know that I can't really do it too much justice. And so I have to kind of be real with myself sometimes. This is fun.
Do they do anything other than Tim Holt, Stampers Anonymous?
I've
never seen them other than Tim Holt.
I don't think so.
No?
And they had their own. They do their own, but not.
They do their own. Oh, okay, so it's not. Oh, interesting. Yes. Yeah. Peggy Rose. She noticed what I was doing. I was stamping across 2 at a time, so that I can stamp off the edge and not like waste a lot. So now, okay, folks, should I leave this one as is or stamp over it? The reason why I like this one as is because it's got all the colors. It's got the yellow, it's got the blues, it's got the gold. Because some of these have more, you know, that's like more blue. This is more yellow. Now this looks plain without the stamping. That just means I'll have to keep this one as well. I don't know how many people signed up for the swap, but it's dwindling the number of ATCs I'm willing to send out. Oh, I can't see how many people have signed up yet. Let me see if I can find out.
Oh, cool. Stickles works good to stick these down because it's sparkly. I like
Oh,
that.
are you sticking it behind the acetate?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how
Right there.
you're
I was
gluing it
trying to use it
down.
like a 3D glue gel, but it went flat on me. But it works out well.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
good to know. Good to know.
Hey, is Stickles, how's that different from like a glitter Nuvo drop kind of thing?
It's not really. It's just Ranger's brand.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Oh, cool.
If you
So we
think
have.
my master board needs anything else,
Oh, let's
needs
see.
something dramatic.
Oh,
Big
something.
numbers.
Numbers?
Big ones. Big dramatic numbers. I don't know. Stenciled numbers. Maybe
You
not
came
dark
out.
colored.
You came out so confident with that, and then all of a sudden there was an I don't know.
This is how I craft, okay? I've got a great idea and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I know. You like soured on your own ideas so fast.
I have dies, I think, in numbers. I think I can use. I'm not going to have any stamps with numbers. But in black, right? Something in black.
I love it. Warty.
Warty, gray or black? Oh, Melissa came up with warty. Come on now.
I like wand. Where's that? Where is it now? Oh, it's this one, right? No, there was no N. WTARDY. Raw, RAW.
Is
Rad.
T one of the letters?
T is
wart, like a wart on your hand, a versatile wart.
Susan's like, what are the letters again? I had to get pen and paper. Yep. WTARDY. Tart. Tardy, I think, is the word to. Oh, twit is a good one. No, wait, I's not in there. Oh, yeah, there is an I in the corner a little bit. Oh, I feel like now I need to keep this one because it's kind of a memento of our conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, folks. There goes another one that I'm going to keep. Well, there are, at the moment, 7 people signed up, so I can send out the rest of the 7 that I have here. If no one else signs up, everybody would get one. Oh, I should splatter with some white. Oh, I'm going to do that.
Oh, that might be good. A splatter.
Yeah, splatter with black, Amalia. I think for yours, black would be good.
Maybe white. Splatter with white.
Both.
Both?
Both.
T said both.
I didn't steer you wrong last time with that.
Well, this is true.
For both.
That's true. I just do what T says. It's like she's got like puppet strings on me. So she just says something, I'll just do it.
Okay.
I mean, for mine, I think I'm going to do white, though. Or was your both a suggestion for me, too? T?
It was for Amalia.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Lynn?
Yeah?
Would it be okay if I dropped off here? I've actually got a meeting that I need to go to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You want to run through what I've got real quick?
Yeah, give us a final count. Let us see them all. And then remind folks before you go, though, where they can find you. And, you know, if there's anything that you've got coming up that you'd like to promote, definitely promote yourself.
All right. So I started out with just the pattern paper and the die cuts. So we've got 1, 2, 3.
So cute.
4, 5.
Oh my gosh.
6.
Keep going.
7, 8, and 9.
Oh, wow. And
And
there's
then,
more.
yeah. And we've got, and I did mark these in order, but we've got 10,
Oh, I love that. Oh,
11,
you've got a little sentiment on it and everything.
12,
Neat.
13,
Ooh, that one's dramatic.
14. Oh, I froze up.
Oh, I love that.
Can you see?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, we can
You
see
can't
it.
see. We see you.
Yeah. We can see it. Oh, she
I'm
might be
seeing
frozen
it.
on her own computer.
Not sure what's going on.
Oh, can you not hear
Can you?
us either?
Okay. I'm froze up, so I'm just going to keep talking. You could. I'm getting bits and
We
pieces. I don't know what happened. And then the
Oh.
Merry Christmas and that. So what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4,
about 50.
5,
You have about 50.
6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
gosh.
18.
18? Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So I got 18.
awesome. That's incredible.
All right. So
I don't think anyone
it was a total
has-
blast. Yeah, it was a total blast playing along. And I appreciate you guys allowing me to join in and to work on the ATCs for the very first time. You can check me out on my channel at Shanna Makes It. I go live every Sunday night, and I typically have a daily video. So I appreciate everybody watching and allowing me to participate.
Bye, Shanna. Have a
Yay.
good meeting. It was fun.
Thank you,
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Shanna.
Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you. Bye bye.
Wow, for first time out of the gates making ATCs, Shanna rocked it.
She's
So
addicted.
everybody do check out Shanna's channel. It's on the screen now. If you're in my chat, then there will have been a link in the live chat if you want to scroll back up for it. But she is Shanna Makes It, and she goes live every Sunday if you want to hang out with her some more and chat with her. So really, really fabulous. I think she said she was gonna participate in this watch, so somebody might get one of those.
Cool beans.
Oh,
I forgot who suggested. I think it was Susan to try the glue dots and see how they do.
uh-huh.
So booger goes here. Ah! Ew, it looks like a slug.
Oh, that's so gross. I hate slugs. Don't say that. That's so
I hate them
gross.
too. Ugh.
Oh, you're gonna creep me out when I think of your ATC.
Yeah, I don't like the slug on there. He's got to go.
But I think glue dots though are a little bit like they have a little bit of a color. They're not like super crystal clear. Not
No,
mine
it's
anyways.
not. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I have 3D glue gel. I can't find it.
Oh, I was
Put
about
it
to say.
somewhere.
Bye, Cece. Cece's it's past supper time for her too.
Oh, what time is it? Oh my goodness, yeah. I'm surprised my earbuds are still alive.
Oh, does the battery usually not last?
Apparently, that's what I've heard. Let's see
Oh.
if this will come out.
So, T, are you making these to put into your zine and then to keep for yourself?
I don't
Or
know
as
if I'll put
a
them into the zine or no. I definitely will swap.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what happens when you don't use this stuff. It goes funkified.
I need to get myself a because you all have those cool fan brushes. I feel like I want a fan
I think
brush to
most of my splatters going on my box and not on my paper.
Right?
Yeah.
I hear you. Come on out.
Let's see. There you go. That's the 3D glue gel, yeah?
This is silicone caulking.
Oh, from the
But it's kind of dried out a little bit because I just don't
Okay.
have anything decent to store it in. we go.
Okay.
So like it's just coming out in a big giant booger instead of smooth.
People watching this stream are like, what is happening? We're talking about boogers,
Slugs.
slugs.
Okay, let's see how.
What should I'm going to use Versifying Claire Nocturne as my black. You guys think that's a good idea or a bad idea?
No.
Or
No.
don't?
No. I mean, yeah, but
Do you have like a black acrylic ink?
No.
how about paint? Do you have black paint?
I have the paint that I used earlier. Okay, so don't do that. Okay. Okay. Actually, it'll never dry.
It'll never dry? Oh.
I mean, it'll
So the
dry.
silicone worked. It just now I lost the nail that I had in there holding it shut. You can't take me anywhere.
Too funny. Hey, do you have sentiments on yours?
Yeah, I am putting sentiments on them.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for reminding me. I'm
Oh,
putting
wasn't
these, Tim Holtz
wasn't a
ones.
reminder. It was just hopeful that you weren't, so that I wouldn't have to.
They're not sentiments that make any sense or anything.
Did you find your Christmas ones? Or are those the
Yeah.
Christmas ones?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna add I think I'm gonna add gold splatter.
Oh, can never go wrong with gold.
Right. Okay, what gold should I use? Light.
Yeah, I'm
medium,
looking at them. Can you hold one of the cards up next to it?
Here's a dark card. And
then
then
I do like that dark gold with it.
maybe the
like
dark.
Yeah.
Because that'll look good on this one too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the dark one.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
You like all media supplies though.
I know.
Have you met a media supply you don't like?
No.
Let's see. People in the chat are probably like, why is it so quiet?
Let's hear from the people in the chat. What's everybody doing? Is this fun?
Well, your bots thought so, but it's been quiet ever since, so I don't know. Have we let it down?
Changed its mind.
I know. It's like, oh, this started off fun, and then there was some weird conversation. Oh my gosh, Susan's got a long list of words. Let's see. Art. Oh, yard is a good. Art's kind of perfect. That's exactly what we're doing, is we're making art. Rat. What? Dart. Yaw. Raw. Wad. Tad. Oh, draw. I like that. Tray. Yay. Day. Way. There's no D. Oh, there is a D. Tardy. Yeah, there was a D. Array. That's a
Ooh,
good
fancy.
word. Yeah. That's a good word. Okay, gold splatter, and now I want to splatter with something dark blue.
Ooh, nice.
I think if I just said anything that after I want to splatter, that would have been T's response.
I don't know. I might have freaked out if you said purple.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess there are some limits. Oh, but I don't know what I don't know what I have to maybe what maybe I can use my darkest magical and splatter with that. Oh, do you think that'll work, T? If I just take my darkest magical and splatter with it?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Is it a blue?
Yeah.
What color is it?
I think the dark. Where's my darker one? Oh, maybe I
The
don't.
only thing I worry about with them is if there's so much mica that the dark shows up like light. Like sometimes like this dark blue
Uh-huh.
shows up almost like a white.
Oh, let me grab a flat then. I can get a flat magical. Let's see, do I have this one's oh, you know what? I know which one. Well, this isn't going to be one that's in here, but Impressionist ink.
I would test it like off to the side and just look at it and see how it looks, at its darkest stage. Good grief, spit it out.
Well, it wouldn't be the darkest stage, but it looks like this. It's this one, T. So like that.
Oh, neat. And if you happen to get some green in there, it's a bonus.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some purple though, but
Wah, wah, wah. It doesn't look purple
yeah.
to me. Yeah, it kind of does look a little purple.
Yeah. But I mean, if it gets super like what's it? Mixed together where it loses the individual colors, it's still blue more than anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll test it on one that I know I'm keeping. So test on that one. See, that's why I'm keeping one, folks, just so that mine can be the guinea pig. Yeah, that's
right.
Paper. I don't think anyone's buying it.
All right.
Susan says, "Why am I seeing a Stitch from Lilo and Stitch from where? On whose? Where do you see Lilo and Stitch? Did you all see those inks from Lisa Horton? Oh, she's talking about they are amazing color shiftings. Would be so cool. Yes, I agree. The Cloud 9 inks that are interference. I have not yet. I had one, but I don't know what. I'm pretty sure I had one, but I can't find it for the life of me.
I had all sets and sold them all.
Oh, why?
I don't like them. I mean, they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. They're just not for me.
Really? I'm surprised. Wow, so you have met a media supply that you don't like.
Yeah, I didn't like them. Let me put it this way. I didn't like them as much as I love my Versafine Claire, and I needed a good place to keep these near me, so.
Yeah. T, that's how it splattered.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Isn't it cool?
Oh my gosh.
I love crafting with you. You're good for my ego.
All that contrast gives it such great texture.
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot of this from you too, of course. That's why. Folks, if you are like shy about media and using, your supplies, definitely check out T's channel. She'll she'll give you a lot of different ideas. Like if you've had something for like ever and you haven't used it, I would say T's channel and Delisa's channel are ones to watch because they have like everything under the sun and they use their stuff. Not all of us can claim that. Ooh, my glass board's looking really nice.
Ooh, yeah, you can swipe some stuff in there and have fun with it.
Yeah. Well, it's so little itty bitty, but it's got like it's hard to see on the camera, but it's got like blues, gold, white splatter.
Yeah,
all
I just
over.
want to take some paper and just smush it in there.
Yeah, I can do that actually. I've got
Yay.
well, let's see what happens actually. So let's let those dry. I don't know what I'm gonna do for like a focal image or sentiment or anything on these, but I'm wondering if I might just leave them as is also, because it's not
Yeah,
like it's supposed to be a card or anything.
right. You don't necessarily need a focal image, I think.
Good.
Right, Jana?
Yeah, she's working herself into like a little 2-inch. She's got like
yet.
just enough space for her ATC.
Yeah, it's at that point where I have to be done because, or at least for now, because I have to wait for like stickles to dry and stuff like that.
Yeah. But it's just so funny that like I thought what you were gonna say is it's getting to the point where I have to be done because I don't have room to bring anything else out.
Well, that's exactly right too. Because okay, let's see. Let me see. What embellishments do I want to use? Oh, too, I have some really sparkly ones. Ooh, and there's a bunch. So look, here we go. Watch this. Those are pretty. Oh, here's some purpley blue ones.
Oh.
Here's some. Oh, these little clear amethyst looking ones. Oh, white might need some of that. And
Oh, dang.
here's my
And
little
it just
tray,
keeps
and
going.
now I have no room at all.
Oh, you're too funny.
Well, it's more like I don't have any room to let the rest of these dry because what you see right here is nothing compared to what you don't see.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? That's like that's every video content creator.
And I haven't been even doing anything except for today because I've been sick. So
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad that you're crafting with us, even not being 100%.
It feels so good to be back crafting. I've seriously missed it, but I just didn't want to get out of bed and didn't care.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you took that time though to rest. That's important.
Yeah, and I got to finish all of Jane the Virgin, which is such a good series.
Oh, okay.
It's on Netflix. And
oh, okay. I'll check it out. I have Netflix.
Ugly Betty, which I really liked too. But Jane the Virgin is really good. It kind of centers around the telenovela. So it's sort of a telenovela about telenovelas.
Oh, that's so meta. I like that. Okay, so all right, so we might this might be a good time to wrap up. There is here's the link again that just popped into my chat. So for anyone who would like to sign up to do a swap where we swap our artist trading cards. So we'll actually trade them. You just need to make one and sign up before the 24th. So this is replay crew, if you're watching this before July 24th, you can sign up too. Just you'll see this when you sign up, but please, everybody needs to be okay with international shipping. These don't cost, it's just a standard stamp to send. You don't have to send anything more with it if you don't want to. And I think a forever global stamp is maybe $1.50 or maybe a little bit more now that the price has gone up. And then you'll get one card in return, and you'll send one out, you'll get one back. Some folks might get two because I'll send out the ones that I don't keep. I won't say a number as to how many. And so we'll do that. So there's the link to sign up. I'm not committing anyone else on screen who crafted with me today, so don't I think T did say that she
you can commit me.
would. Okay. So T will send out one. I think Shanna said she would send out one. So but I won't make any promises as to who gets what from whom. Hi Jen. Hi from Canada. It's plus 35 here, close to the mountains. Not used to this. I think that's 35 Celsius. So what is that?
Yeah.
What is that
That's
for us?
over 100.
Oh dang.
Over 100.
Oh, that's no good. Oh,
No
sorry,
bueno.
Janet. Yeah, I hope you have AC. Ooh, I loved Suits. Melissa's watching Suits.
I'll have to watch that one next.
Is it on Netflix now still? I don't know if
Yeah.
it's
I
it
think
is
I
still
saw it
okay.
there.
What is Amalia doing? Is that ribbon? I mean, is that thread? What's happening?
It is not. What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah.
This is floss fiber. It's fabulous fiber
Oh my gosh.
from Buddhist Monroe. It's just
Can
some
you hold that
fibers.
close? Oh, it's like tinsel.
It's very fine. It's like
Yeah,
baby
but
hair.
but prettier.
Yeah. Here, these are the
Alex
ones
used to
that I
carry
finished
something like that.
earlier
Alex
in
from
a different color.
something.
This is the
Alex-
white one.
Hollow. Spring.
The Alex of Siberia?
No, Alex from Hedgehog Hollow. What's her company
Oh,
called? Can't remember the name of her company.
Maker Forte.
Yeah. She used to carry something like that. It's cool.
Oh,
Never in
cute.
stock. Is there any purple, Amalia?
I have
Of
no
the fabulous
idea.
fibers?
I have no idea. This green has a purple, like it casts to blue and green, and this has some pink and yellows in it.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's no purple per se. I'm seeing blue in this one, green and blue. And I can't recall if they have another color. Sorry.
Cool. I've never seen that before. That's really awesome.
I wouldn't have gotten it. Normally a very like straightforward, straight line kind of crafter, but Brutus Monroe's introduced me to so many different things, these glazes and sprays and yada yada yada. And I'm just trying all sorts of things. These aren't sticking very well, so I'm gonna get my tiny attacher and attach the fibers and the sentiments better later. I just want to get these done.
Well, they are
I
awesome.
can see me having that everywhere, can't you?
I can
What,
totally
just
see.
these fibers?
They would go so good on your ATCs, the ones right now.
Yeah.
They totally would. Oh,
I'm
maybe
happy
I'll
to
add.
send you some. I'm happy to send you some because I feel this would last me for a couple of lifetimes.
No, that's okay.
I have the tiny sentiments from Tim Holtz also. Small talk.
I'll talk.
Yeah.
There's a Christmas one too, and I have it somewhere with the black and the white, but I can't find it, so I'm just using this.
Very cool. Okay, so let's start to wrap up. How about, since T's already on the big screen, T, do you want to show us some of your completed ones and maybe flip
Yeah.
through the others as well? And for folks who might have joined midstream, can you talk about like how all of that came to be?
Yeah. So okay. So I started with what I call a master board. Then calls it an art board. You can call it whatever you want. Some people call it, I don't know. Anyway, I started out with some watercolor paper 9 by 12, and I splattered it. I stamped on it. I used my magicals, and I used my distress mica stains, and then I splattered some more. And then I cut it up into strips of 2.5 each on the 9-inch side, and then 3.5 on the 12-inch side, so that I had 9 cards. So that's the ideal amount you can get out of a 9 by 12 master board. So you cut those strips and then cut them up, and then I did round off my corners, and then I carried through with some stamping, and I had pre-stenciled, and then I had done some stenciling on some clear acetate that I've been cutting out and adding as an embellishment. And so I've got some Lavinia stamps going on here. I forget the name of this tree, and this is Pippin. It's my favorite little rabbit in the whole wide world. And
Aw.
let's see if I can get this any closer.
Oh my gosh, that's
Here's
so
that
pretty.
acetate snowflake that's kind of popped up and then I just clipped out a piece of the leftover paper, put it in the middle, and added some stickles on top of that. So there's one that's finished, and then this sparkling decorations.
I love that. Oh my gosh, look at all that texture and
Craziness, huh?
it's just
Let's see.
gorgeous.
And here's the one that I
that
just
rabbit.
finished. It's got wet stickles, so I'm not gonna mess around with it too much. And I just stuck this one down with some, I don't know, silicone. There's some right there. Then this one I did the other stars that I had stenciled with the Tim Holtz Snowfall grit paste. And so those are some little stars on acetate.
I thought you were gonna say little stars on acid.
That's what I thought I was going to say too, because it felt like coming out of my mouth, but it just didn't quite make it. And then there's the fourth one that I got done. And then I have still 5 left to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing one. Okay, there's one missing, friends. Oh, right here.
Okay. Did anyone see where one might have?
So I got 5 done. I've got 4 to go, and definitely I'm in on this
check
one.
your elbow. It might be stuck to your elbow.
I know, right? No, I moved it over there because it had wet stickles on it, and I know what happens if I have wet stickles near me.
Yeah. So awesome.
Thank
I love
you.
them. Love them all.
And so,
love playing with crafting with you.
Fun. This is super fun. You can find me on my socials. I've got a Facebook group, Not Afraid of Color. I've got my YouTube channel, Not Afraid of Color, and my Instagram, which is not_afraid of color. If you try to follow Tracy Fear on Instagram or friend me on Facebook as Tracy Fear, I'm happy to have you, but you're not going to see much because most of my art stuff goes on my Not Afraid of Color. So I like to warn people about that because I get a lot of friend requests, and sure, I'm happy to have a lot of friends, but what you're going to see is posts of cats and funny jokes, and so you're not going to see this stuff unless Instagram decides to post it to my regular Facebook, and sometimes it does.
Yeah. So awesome. I love all of your ATCs. They're all so original and so amazing. Thank you for showing us so many fun techniques too.
Wasn't that fun? Oh my god.
Especially the acetate. I really love the acetate. I think that's really cool. Very, very cool. All right. I think Amalia's got hers all set up. Oh, actually, before I switch over to Amalia's, everybody, so T's channel is on screen now. And if you're in my chat, then just scroll up. You should see a clickable link. And Amalia, if you could also share out everybody's channels to your chat too. That way it helps your audience find everybody on screen. And if they want to see more, then hopefully they'll pop on over. T goes live twice a week, I think, on her channel. So
Yep.
yeah.
Thursdays at 5 p.m. Central and Fridays at 9 a.m. Central. To answer Connie's question, yes, I was just on Craft Roulette. Thanks for noticing.
Yay. Yeah. T did fabulous. So really awesome. So do pop on over or check out T's channel. And if you watch some videos and you like what you see, then hit that subscribe button for her. And that way you'll get a nice little alert if you hit that ring that bell, that notification whenever she goes live or whenever she posts new videos to her channel. All right, so let's take a little peek at Amalia's. She's got, oh, wow, you look like you've got almost both sets done. So that's awesome.
I did get both sets done. I have 19 done total. And let me show you a close up of a couple of them. I used
I
some
love that.
neon sprays from all the products I used are from Buddhist Monroe except for the stencil. I am not. I think this is a Stamperia stencil.
Love
It's
it.
the Zodiac. I love it too. And I used some random stamps that I had in my stash. I can't think of who made this at the moment, but it's somebody, PM Artist Studio. They make foam stamps, so they gave that to me. And let's see, there's another one. And then these are the fibers, fabulous fibers from Buddhist Monroe, just to add a little weird touch to whatever you're making,
Yeah.
you know. And
Oh, I'm
these
all about
stickers
the weird,
weren't,
man. I love it.
yeah, these stickers weren't sticking, so I took my Tim Holtz, or who is this? This is Stampin' Up. They don't make it anymore. But it's a tiny little stapler, and I stapled them in place. And I would have rather that they stick, but they weren't. So you gotta make you gotta make it work,
Oh man,
right?
Amalia, the staples are a bonus, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, see, they're not sticking. They were sticking at first, but then they stopped sticking, and now I ran out of staples, so I have to figure out where my staples refills are. And it's one of those things, right? You see it. I've seen it in my stash in the past week, like 3 or 4 times. Like, oh, there goes the staples. Oh, there goes the staples. Oh, there goes the staples. And I have two different. I have the We Are Memory Keepers one, the little tiny blue one that was that Tuesday morning. Can't find it. Can't find that. Although I've seen the little staples, whatever. They're just not at hand. So yeah, these are the stickers from Tim Holtz from Hobby Lobby. Have you guys heard that Hobby Lobby is having a sale? They're selling uh, clearance on a lot of their Tim Holtz stuff.
Oh, wow. I haven't been out there in over a
Yeah,
year.
yeah. I do want to mention something about my channel. I am having a giveaway on my channel. Can everybody hear me? I'm having a giveaway on my channel. I did a haul video about a week ago, and it's the last haul video that I had. It's in July, so just take a look at it. The title of it is "Somebody Stop Me" because I keep hauling. I keep buying stuff. So the title is "Somebody Stop Me." It's a whole video, and in it, I show you some of the things that I got, some of the Buddhist Monroe stuff that I got, but I also got some stuff from scrapbook.com, and one of the free gifts that they had when I purchased from scrapbook.com was this. This is a gorgeous die from Sizzix. It's called Beehive, and I already have this die. In fact, one of the Oso Inspireds from this year, I used this particular die. And so I'm giving this die away. Now, when I do giveaways or I mail something to somebody, I don't just mail the one thing I said I was going to mail. I always add stuff. So not only will you win this in the giveaway, but I'll stuff the envelope with a few more things as well so that you'll enjoy it. But you have to go look at the video and then you have to comment that you shared the video on your social media. Please share it on your social media. That would help me out a lot and I would really appreciate it. But this is the giveaway plus a bunch of other goodies, okay, guys? So I would really appreciate it if you head over to Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia and check out that video and then leave a comment to win this and a bunch of other cool stuff that I have in my stash.
Cool
Cool.
beans,
So,
Maya. That's super generous.
Yeah, how fun.
yeah, I'm trying to clean out, my craft room and I'm going to have some destashes coming up as well. But you never know. Maybe I'll just end up giving it all away.
Well, that's very cool of you. So everybody do pop on over to Amalia's channel. I have it on screen now. What's the deadline for entering, Amalia?
I am going to choose the winner mid to late August. So right now there's only like four people or three people have commented. So it's wide open, folks. The odds are good that you are going to win. So go on
Okay.
over.
So Pam's probably listening, but she's busy crafting, so she might not actually be able to type. Pam would suggest that people not comment to increase her chances when she comments. So I'll just throw that out there on behalf of Pam. But Pam, if you're listening, your odds are really good. Go leave a comment.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amalia. So for folks who are in my chat, there's Amalia's channel name again. It's Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amalia. And pop on over, check out her haul video, and you can kind of see what she got and how to enter and all of that good stuff. I'm sure she goes over it again in the video in case you forgot here. All right. So here's a final look at my set. And I went ahead and just added the tiny words stickers from Tim Holtz to them, and that way they have at least a little bit of something on them. And I don't know if I'm going to keep them there though. To be honest, I might actually take them off.
That's the good thing about stickers not sticking very good.
Right, and they're kind of old. Although I did burnish all of them with my. I don't know if they'll come up actually because I did go over them with my bone folder. But I played with magicals as well. I think that was one of the things that T was working with on hers too. And I just did it in stages and layers and did a lot of splattering and a lot of splattering actually. I think I splattered 3 different things over this. But it was fun to like bring stuff out and play with stuff that I don't play with all that often. And so if you would like to join our impromptu ATC swap, all you have to do is make 1 artist trading card. So 2.5 by 3.5 is the dimension that you need to create it to. And sign up on the form. If you are in the live chat, this will have been a link, so just scroll back up, and what I'll do is, if I can remember, I'll put it into the pinned comment. That way it's easy to find if you're catching this on the replay. And all you have to do is just make one. The deadline to sign up is the 24th. And on the 25th, I'll email everybody the one person that they need to send their ATC to, and somebody will send you one in return. That is, if everybody does what they say and send one out, then it's just a fun way. You send something out, you get something in return, and you can collect them and maybe make a new friend. So I think swaps are just a lot of fun, and just making one I think is very doable because these are so small. You don't have to do it the way that we've done it, where we all started with a master board or an art board and then made like a set of 9. Or I think Amalia got 9 out of hers too. Oh, you got more than 9. You got 10.
I got 10 out of the first one because I messed up and turned it the wrong way. But
well, that works.
it worked.
Yeah.
Those are really pretty, Lynn.
Aw, thank you.
So
Thanks so
beautiful. Everybody
much.
did such a great job today.
Agreed. This was a blast. I'm so glad we did this. It's really fun to do something very freeform. So love it.
Yes.
All right, everybody. I hope you're staying cool wherever you're at, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks so much. Bye.
Thanks again, Lynn. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Oh, God, look at my
Bye.
hands.
I know, right? Like,
Bye, Loya.
we're all inky.
Oh no.
That's a good clip. Like, bye. Oh, look at my hands.
Yeah.